One of our three deceivers once got trapped in a porta potty at a concert. You can tell us who you think it is by voting along in the chat. Now let's find out who's telling the truth and who is a chump. Welcome to Chump, everybody, the Rooster Teeth game show all about lying and deception. I'm your host, Jeremy Dooley, and this episode is brought to you by ExpressVPN. Protect your online security today by heading to expressvpn.com/RTTV. And now it's time to introduce our three deceivers for today's episode, starting with Kai, returning for another episode. Hey-oh! Welcome for her first time to the show. It's Tay joins us on this episode. What's up, Tay? Munching on that brownie. And welcome back. Diction is back once again as our third deceiver. There's the clouds. Waiting for those clouds to come in. Only two people can sort out if they're telling the truth or if they're telling lies. The first being today's contestant, Mr. John Reisinger, joins us as the contestant in today's episode. Hello again, John. The other person is you, the audience playing along at home, and best of luck to you. But welcome everyone to the show, and a special welcome to Tay for your first time on the show. Thanks
Apparently
for
also
joining us.
Tay's first time being in front of a camera, because that was awkward as hell.
Yes.
I thought they were going to go with Nick next. I thought Jeremy was going to go with Nick, and I was just like, oh, I have time to eat another brownie.
Well, I mean, it was in the order that the camera's on.
I just
Oh, no, I'm dumb.
in here.
Oh,
That
oh,
would have been fucking great.
I kept
Looks like a looking
listening. I was like,
brownie,
okay, not me. I'm going to keep eating. And then you're like, welcome to the new person. I was like, oh,
Oh, that's me. That's me. Quick, hide the brownie.
that's me. Hello.
John, we've had you on as a contestant before, right?
Yeah,
believe
sure.
so.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you're
Actually,
back as a
I
contestant
was-
now.
I was like one of your first contestants.
Yeah, I think so. I think we did have you on. You're great at questioning people, trying to sort out who's telling the truth, who's lying. How do you feel with this cast of characters today?
I don't trust any of them at all. I know all three and trust them no iota, but I also don't know them enough to be able to know if they're lying. Like they all have at least enough of storied past that they could say the most absurd things. I'm like, sure. I'm sure Diction did that at some point. He's done enough stupid things in his life.
I have.
As he probably did. Yeah. Diction's done some crazy things. He's done some not so things in his life. There was something with a jellyfish last time, I recall. I think there was someone with like
No, that was Meg. Mine was
You lied about that.
The Man Award.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was
watched
the
that.
one that Nick Swartz in a porn studio. That was mine.
That was Diction's. I remember you lied about that one. And then I think when Shield called out that like man-o-wars don't live in a certain spot, he was wrong. And you were like, but I said the truth. I was totally right about that. And yes, Kai once again returning as a deceiver as well. Second time on the show. Are you feeling confident in lying to John? You sounded confident before the show.
Oh yes. My tactic here is just to go in yelling chaotic nonsense, and he'll never know if that nonsense is true or not. Because that's what I do when we play
Among Us strategy there. I love it.
I feel it's my duty to remind everybody it's Pride, and you're not allowed to lie to me, or else you
chose the wrong month to come on the show, John. I'm telling you.
Yeah, is that bullying if we lie to you on a show about lying?
Yeah.
You're on the wrong show.
Oh, man, we're about to get
Choose your lies
canceled now.
carefully, okay?
Jeremy, are you sure you read to him the guidelines of this show?
The guidelines are you are screwed, John. But let's see how you do as we jump into our first game, which is called Pushing the Envelope. All right, in this game, I've got 3 envelopes, and each one contains a true fact about one of our 3 deceivers. I'm going to shuffle them up and redistribute them. So they might get their own fact. They might get someone else's. John is going to question them for 60 seconds about the fact that they received. If it's theirs, they answer those questions truthfully. If it's not theirs, they lie, trying to get John to think that that fact is about them. Audience, before we get to you and before we get into the game, let's distribute these facts. Starting with Kai. Kai, once purposefully slammed the trunk of a car on someone's head? On purpose, slammed the trunk of a car on someone's head. The true story about Tay. Tay once got trapped in a porta potty at a music festival. Trapped in a porta potty at a music festival. And Diction once coerced someone to climb into a locked off area at the zoo. Once coerced someone to climb into a locked off area at the zoo. Now, audience, you work a bit differently in this game. You're going to be voting on one fact in particular, and it is that last fact. Who once coerced someone to climb into a locked off area at the zoo? Diction is claiming this is about him. After you hear the stories, you can vote. Do you think it's Diction? Do you think it's Kai? Do you think it's Tay? It's a bit harder because you only hear one side of the story, so you get 2 points if you get it correct. So, John, you have 60 seconds to question each person. Who do you want to start with?
It's a good question, Jeremy.
That is a good one. That's why I asked it.
That's a good question. I have a question. With
Yes.
On the spot, we made sure to name all of our games so that they had sexual innuendos. I feel like you just missed that mark with the names of these games. Push the envelope.
Yeah, we didn't.
Cool.
We decided not to take that route.
Make penis jokes whenever
but,
you can, Jeremy. Life's short.
It's true. But then, every time you got one contestant to snicker on the show. I remember that. Good times.
Let's start off with Tricky Dick. Let's go with Tricky Dick.
All right, starting with Tricky Dick. I assume that's Kai. No, all right, Diction. So
If you have something you want to say to me, Jeremy, you can say it right now. We can really talk about this.
Diction's fact once again, once coerced someone to climb into a locked off area at the zoo. John, you have 60 seconds to question. Diction, ready, get set, go.
Was this person you coerced to do this caught by the authorities of the zoo?
Yeah, security got him doing
What was
it.
the end result of being caught by security being in a restricted area?
It was just like a light scolding. He got it worse from his parents, I imagine.
How old were
They're just
you?
like, don't. Oh, God, I was like 8 or 9, I want to say.
What? Wait. You were 8 or 9 and you were unattended enough in a zoo to convince somebody to get into a bad place?
Well, it wasn't a bad place. It was where they kept the capybaras. And my friend had never seen them before. And he was like, what are those? And I was like, oh, they're big rats. They're really friendly. And you know how they keep them with like the fences like yay high? I was like, dude, I bet you could go in there and touch one. Or if you
were in a lax zoo. I've never seen capybaras in that.
It was the Oakland Zoo, so that's why.
Oakland.
I would love it if it was a zoo that had that low of security.
Yes, Oakland Zoo. I can vouch for that.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I've been there.
Go.
I want to pet it.
It's not a bad zoo. It's just it's a little sketch. It's a little
So
sketch.
so like 1 to 10, you're thinking like a 5, 6.
6
For what?
It depends on the time of year,
6.
really.
Oh,
The rating
time
of
of
the
year.
zoo. Yeah.
I don't know. 6 is still that's on the better side of it. John, I love that you called it like the zoo authorities or whatever you said.
Yeah.
Like they don't have real jobs.
Treat them
Right,
with respect. They're guarding the
proper
capybara.
authorities of the zoo.
You know what? It's pride. We can't use gender terms, so I
It's
get
pride,
it. I get it.
Right. If you want it to be the zoo police, it's the zoo police. All right, who do you want to go to next, John?
We'll go Kai. Let's talk about what was your thing? Oh yeah, you hit a bitch.
100%.
Well, once purposefully slammed the trunk of a car on someone's head. Possible subtitle, hit a bitch, but we'll see. We have to hear the story. 60 seconds on the clock to question Kai. Ready, get set, go.
Was it on purpose?
Yes.
Why was it on purpose?
So the hit a bitch part, it was my bitch ass boyfriend at the time. We were at the beach and I caught this man staring at other women. And I'm like, I get it. It's a beach. They're wearing clothes. I'm wearing clothes. I'm supposed to be your number one. So anyway, we were getting in an argument.
Why was the trunk open? Why was the trunk open?
Because we had all our stuff, like the cooler and the things, and we had the beach day, so the trunk was open.
Okay,
exactly.
Okay,
So
was he leaning into it?
Yeah, he was loading up the car. I don't have to touch that stuff. I'm royalty. I'm a queen.
Okay. Did you cause any actual abrasions or damage that was noticeable to
I hope
him?
I hurt his ego. I hope he learned never to mess with me. I hope he's humble towards all the girls that he talks to now. Or maybe who knows? It's Pride Month.
What was the boyfriend's name?
Joseph. And he'll never forget it. He'll never forget it.
Did he have an amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat? That's a musical theater joke. Everyone's just laughing at home.
I got that. I understood that reference.
I did. That's why I said, You're really going there.
That is your questioning for Kai, John, which leaves one remaining story. That is from Tay. Tay, who once got trapped in a porta potty at a music festival. So, John, you have 60 seconds to question Tay about this fact. 60 seconds on the clock. Ready, get set, go.
What's good, John? What do you need to know?
How long were you stuck in there?
I just wasn't like extremely long, not like 10 minutes, but maybe almost 10 minutes.
How did you get out eventually?
Screaming. I was yell. It's like loud music festival. No one was listening. I was banging on the door, and just eventually someone finally was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Okay, thanks, asshole." Everyone was just really drunk, I think, and just didn't hear me through all the fucking music.
Did you figure out why it stuck you in there? Why you were not able to open the door?
All right, this is actually I shouldn't feel ashamed about this. You know me, I like to eat. I had to shit my pants, ran over there, and it was like my backpack that I was wearing because I like to wear little tiny backpacks. It's back there somewhere. I'm like, oh, you can see it. That's it, the exact one. And like the thing got caught when I was taking it off, and it was like in there. And when I was trying to open it, it just wouldn't open. It was either that or someone was leaning on the door because that shit would not budge.
Okay.
John absorbing information. You can see him doing the mustache.
He's putting all of it into his mustache.
Of knowledge. Yeah.
Right.
I'll rub my peach fuzz too. Here we go.
Right. It's like when
Shave
it
my peach
stands
fuzz.
up, he knows that lies are happening.
Well, he's got to get fop.
Audience, last chance to change your votes if you want to change them now on who coerced someone to climb into a roped off area of the zoo, or a closed down section of the zoo. John, before we get your final answers on this, how are you feeling after the questioning? Is there any plot holes that you found, or are they all sounding pretty truthful?
I think everybody did a pretty good job of trying to weave a little web. Excuse you. And I think I'm probably gonna have to just go with, because I didn't hear major red alerts of like tells, so I'm probably just gonna have to lean into what I think each of them is more likely to have done, just based off of the character they have created on the internet.
I'm very excited to see what the answers mean there. So I'm excited who has the aura of slamming a trunk on someone's head. All right, so audience, we're locking in your answer. You're now locked in for game number 1. Thank you very much for playing. John, it's time to lock in your answer. So we're going to go down the line one at a time, and you're just going to tell me if you think that person was telling the truth or telling a lie. We're going to start with Kai. So Kai, who purposefully slammed a trunk on someone's head, is Kai telling the truth or telling a lie?
Okay, so that's my answer. I don't have to actually say who did what.
No, you just need to say if they're telling the truth or telling a lie. But, sometimes in doing so, you say who you think did what.
I'm going to go with lie.
And do you want to lock that in?
Yeah, why not?
All right, let's lock in Kai is telling a lie and move on to Tay, stuck in a porta potty at a music festival. Is Tay telling the truth or is Tay telling a lie? Ooh, he's stroking the mustache.
Lie.
Look at him. Look at him. Ooh, you want to lock that in as well?
Yes, please.
All right, let's lock in Tay as telling a lie. And then on to Diction. Coerce someone to climb into a closed-off section of the zoo. Is Diction telling the truth? Is Diction telling a lie? Mathematically, it could still be either.
Lie.
You want to lock that in?
Yeah, do it.
All right, we've locked in all 3 as lies. Now, as someone who's locked in all 3 as lies, because I'm very interested, because you said you're basing this off of personality. Whose story do you think is whose, based on what you know about them? I would like to know that.
Like I said, y'all did a very good job of telling the story, and I 100% could believe that you all were actually telling the truth of your story. There's a good chance that you all were telling the truth, and everybody just got the right thing. If I'm going with what my guess is, I'm gonna say that Kai convinced someone to do the zoo thing. That's a bit more of what I think Kai is prone to do. I'm gonna say Tay hit somebody with their car trunk, and Diction got locked in the shitter.
All right. Well, audience, before we reveal what all the answers are, we need to see what you voted on this. So the zoo story. Did you believe Diction, or I think it's about Tay? 51% of people think that Tay coerced someone to climb into the closed-off section of a zoo. I think Tay had the silver tongue there and talked someone into doing that. And now it's time to go down the line and reveal how John did, starting with Kai. Kai, who slammed the trunk on someone's head. You thought Kai was telling a lie. I can reveal that Kai was telling a lie. You were right about that, John. Well done.
Hey.
Well scouted.
Fuck Joseph.
Fuck
camera, bro.
Is Joseph a real person?
Maybe.
Okay.
They might be
On to
wrong.
Tay.
Still lying. Still lying.
Great point. Great point. On to Tay, trapped in a porta potty at a music festival. You thought Tay was telling a lie. I can reveal Tay was telling a lie. Yes, John, you also got that one correct.
Listen, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, got it. Very deadpan. On
That
to
camera.
Diction. So here's the thing, John. Still up in the air, because it could be that Kai and Tay had their stories flipped. Onto Diction, coerced someone to climb into a closed-off section at a zoo. You thought Diction was telling a lie. I can reveal he was telling a lie. John, you nailed it. Not only that,
clean sweep.
what you thought with where the stories went, you were correct. That was where all the stories lied.
Bonus
coerced someone.
Bonus point.
No bonus points for you.
Yeah.
Oh, on the spot music. Oh, come on, get that out of here, please. We have so many seasons in front of us. Kai coerced someone to climb into a closed-off section of the zoo. Tay slammed the trunk purposely on someone else's head, and Diction was the one trapped in a porta potty at a music festival. Hi, Tay. And so yes, all of those stories we are going to hear more about in our post-show chump change. But revealing that that's what everyone's story is, it means, audience, you were not correct in guessing who coerced someone to climb into that section of the zoo. That was Kai. So you got that one incorrect, which means at the end of that, John has 2 points. The deceivers and the audience still yet to score. But there's a lot of game ahead of us. Deceivers, in these next games, John can only earn 1 point, but you have the opportunity to earn 2. I minced a lot of my words there, but it got out eventually. I really forced it out, like through a grate right there, but it came out. This episode of Chump is brought to you by Mint Mobile. Years of fine print contracts from big wireless providers have taught us to always look out for any catch. Anytime we hear about a deal, you know there's always going to be something. There's some little thing they're going to try to pull on you that you're not paying attention to. Mint Mobile is not going to do that, because when I heard about Mint Mobile offering premium wireless service for only $15 a month, I thought, yeah, right, there has to be a catch. What's the catch? You always wonder that. But after checking them out, I've realized there really isn't one. What exactly is the secret to success that Mint Mobile has cooked up? They only sell their service online, and no overhead from them means savings for you. Not to mention an end to mystery fees. You look at your bill, you don't know what all this extra cash you're dealing out is for. Mint Mobile doesn't do any of that. And the great thing about Mint Mobile is when you switch over, you can keep your phone number. I know that's really annoying when you're in a bunch of people's phones and their contact lists, and then you have to change your number, messes all that up. Don't have to worry about it. If you've had a number for your entire life, you can keep that, switch over to Mint Mobile, and save yourself some money. All Mint Mobile plans come with unlimited talk, text, and high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and to get shipped to your door for free, not you shipped to your door, but that shipped to your door, go to mintmobile.com/chump. That's mintmobile.com/chump. Cut your wireless bill down to $15 a month by going to mintmobile.com/chump. Thank you very much. And now, back to the show. So let's move on to our next game, which is called Out of Context. You know, sometimes you're just gonna power through it. You know, one flub becomes many flubs.
It's so funny. The people from your region of America are known so much for their dictation and their mastery of the human language.
How dare you? How dare you? Are you insulting people from Boston now? Come on.
I am.
All right, got it. Fine.
That was very targeted.
That was
Oh, but it's Pride Month, so he can be the bully, I guess. He can be the
Oh yeah. We're all getting it now.
To be clear, only to the heteros in Boston. Okay, so I can only make fun of them. All the queers are queens in Boston.
Yeah. Or well, as you say in Boston, queer. That's how you would pronounce that. Queer.
Queer.
What an accent.
John,
You learned something.
here's how this game works. Out of Context is a game where we will provide you a social media post from one of our 3 deceivers. You will then have 45 seconds to question each of them about the context of this post, why they made it, what led them to do it, all the different things like that. And at the end of the game, you simply have to guess who actually made this post. Same with you, the audience. You're voting on who made the post in question. And let's see that social media post that we're talking about. It is simply, how do you know what butt cheeks sound like? That is the post. So one of our 3 deceivers posted that. And now you need to find out why. So audience, pay attention as well to this. John, 45 seconds, not a lot of time. So keep your questions short. They'll keep their answers short as you try to get this context out of them. Who do you want to start with?
I'm just trying to figure out
Just
context
absorbing it.
beforehand of where this could have come from. What context are you going to give me? It just seems like something someone tweeted after getting their P. Terry's after a drunken night on E6 or something.
Don't take everyone's material now.
Yeah, I started with Diction. Let's go with Tay before her camera breaks again.
All right, going with Tay on this one.
I don't know why it's
45 seconds on the clock. Ready, get, set, go.
All right. Share with me what profound context could have led you to needing to say that to Twitter. Why were you yelling that to Twitter?
Listen, I like to bully my friends, and he was talking about some date. I was just like, don't. We're still making fun of him. He don't get it. He ain't getting anything.
So a friend was challenging you on whether or not you knew what.
No, he was tweeting about his date, and I just wanted to insert myself into a conversation that I'm not a part of, just to make fun of him.
So it was a non sequitur deterrent of attention.
Yeah. I just like to go in.
Words.
It's to go in, just do that. I'll do it to your tweets.
Okay, so it was very random.
Yeah.
And I'll do it again too.
Watch my Twitter feed.
We believe you, Tay.
All right, John, that was questioning for Tay. Who would you like to go to next? Another 45 seconds for you.
Diction.
All right, going to Diction.
Okay. All right.
45 seconds on the clock. Ready, get, set, go.
Are you an expert on how butt cheeks sound?
Not an expert, but I've heard a few.
Were you writing that tweet because you were challenging that some people have not been around the sound of butt cheeks?
I was specifically challenging Chilled Chaos.
Did Chilled give me that context? Why were you challenging Chilled on that?
He was tweeting about being in a toy store and he was jiggling those big stress ball things, that are filled with air. And then I was kind of drunk and I felt like roasting him. So Yeah, said that.
Okay.
That is-
I like that. I like that. But it's both
Felt like
both,
roasting him.
yeah.
All right,
Both are good
John's
stories. Both are good stories.
he's accepting, not stroking the mustache. It's good. You know, good sign. All
I'm gonna
right.
tell.
Let
And
me
that
get my
means-
mustache comb and just be out here.
Oh yeah, there you go. Really get that thing. That leaves Kai. John, you have 45 seconds to question Kai about this post. Ready, get set, go.
Do you recall how long ago this post was made?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Nope.
Was this on Twitter?
Yeah.
Were you replying to somebody, or were you just yelling to the internet something that you thought you were an expert on?
Oh, it was a reply. It was a conversation.
What was the reply to? A friend?
No. It's someone that has no idea who I am.
So just a rando on the internet?
A rando on the internet, 100%.
What was your end result you were hoping to get out of tweeting that?
Oh, I wanted to make a laugh, a funny, ha ha ha. This was before I was funny. So.
Oh, is you funny now? Final question?
Yeah, I think I am. I mean, you invited me. I was invited, so I hope I'm funny now.
Hey! Hey!
Hey!
Let's just ask. Let's just ask.
All right, John, there is your questioning for all three deceivers. Audience, last chance to change your answers on who made this social media post. Before we lock anything in, John, how are you feeling after this? You're back to the mustache. It must mean you're really thinking. Yeah, how you feeling coming out of this?
I accidentally shaved off a chunk of my mustache a few weeks ago, and it still hasn't. I had the comb and I had the buzzer, and I was trimming, and I usually go with the comb and then buzz. I combed with the buzzer, and I just took off a bit.
No.
So there's still a slight step where there shouldn't be. Like, you can't see it very well. Like, it looks like a pretty full mustache, but there's still like a little bit. So I can't help but like touch that step. Like,
play
where
with
it just goes down. It's just like, it's still there. It's still there.
Well, there you go. Audience, we're going to lock in your answer now that we've gotten that feedback from John. So audience, you're now locked in. So John, it is now time for you to tell me which of these three deceivers made that social media post. How do you know what butt cheeks sound like? Who posted that?
Well, the truth is, butt cheeks can make so many different sounds. They're a very versatile part
So
of the
many.
body.
Yeah.
They can ripple, they can clap, they can
Ripple's the
just
best.
make your day. Yeah.
The ripple was a curveball I didn't think about.
Make waves.
I have to either go with. I'm actually torn between two people.
So
I'm
you're
torn.
do you want to say who have you eliminated?
I haven't eliminated anybody because these are all you've gathered a smorgasbord of buffoons that all are capable of tweeting this out in their.
He's king buffoon though.
Thank you.
All right, King, you're the one who lied. I'm gonna give it. I say it's no, not lied. Tweet it. I think it was addiction. It was addiction. I think I'm gonna go addiction.
Do you want to lock that in?
Yes, please.
All right, let's lock in diction. Having a goof on chilled there. Audience, let's see how you voted. Let's see those percentages. Who do you think made this post? They agree. All right, you're in total agreement. 19% for Kai, 38 for Tay, and only 5% more with 43
They
for
just bully
diction.
Kai Day. I get it. It's not my month, but it's kind of insane.
It is Bully Kai Day. It is Bully Kai Day.
I need Afro month. Can we get Afro month?
But you know what?
Yes,
It's time for
please.
Bully Kai Day to turn around because the person who made this social media post was indeed Kai. Yes, it was. To a random
knew it.
person.
I knew
really
it.
slammed
I knew it. I knew it.
Really got him.
If you knew it, why'd you guess me?
Because there's two routes in my strategy, in my stratagem. There were two choices here. Either go with someone who made a pretty good story out of it that kind of fit the character of like what you do. I mean, Diction, you love to yell at your friends on the internet when they're being dumb. I mean, Tay, same thing. It made sense with Tay. Or you go with the person who doesn't have the most flourishy story, but it still is truthful. It's just you were just saying something dumb to something on the internet, which is a completely valid thing to happen. But it's like, oh, do I go with Kai? Do I go with Diction? I went with Diction. I got it wrong.
Well played.
Good job, Kai.
Well played, Deceivers. And for fooling both John and the audience, you secured 2 points for that round, tying it up with John.
Y'all are riding on Kai's coattails.
Yes. This episode of Chump is brought to you by Oasis. Are you sick of randos sliding into your team chat when you and your friends are trying to play your favorite games? Then you need your own private Oasis. Get it? It's called Oasis. Oasis is a free and easy to use add-on for the Omen Gaming Hub. It creates a virtual room for you and up to 15 friends for private gaming and watch parties. But Oasis isn't just any virtual room. It's got low latency, 720p, 30 FPS, screen sharing, and seamless audio quality. You don't have to worry about any technical difficulties, and you can just get to playing. And because you can use voice or text chat while you share your screen or play along with someone else's, Oasis is the best way to hang out when you can't, actually hang out in person. Oasis is absolutely perfect for videos like Let's Watches that we do in Achievement Hunter because it's super low latency. We can react to things as they happen. We can hear each other. We can react with each other. It's just like being in person, being on the couch, except we can do it virtually from wherever we are. It really does give that Achievement Hunter experience that we go for of making it feel like you're just someone on the couch watching gameplay or playing along. This makes that experience easy, seamless, and it has great quality to it. Make sure you have Omen Gaming Hub installed, then get the Oasis add-on to build your own gaming paradise. Play together, watch together, chat together, share together, all with Oasis by Omen. Download Oasis on the Omen Gaming Hub and try out the beta right now. You'll be glad you did. Now, back to Chump. So we're going to go into this final round here. Audience, here's the thing. Mathematically, you can't win at this point. But if you do get it right, well, I'll see what strings I can pull. We'll figure something out for you.
Throw you a bone.
Give you a
I might throw you a bone.
Award.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe something here. But you got a lot of points to make up. And that's why playing our final game, which is called What's in Your House?
Kitten.
All right, there are kittens. In this game, all three of our deceivers are going to describe a bizarre item that they have in their house to John. I'm going to go down the line. They're going to give a 1-sentence description of this bizarre item that they have. However, only one of them is describing a real item that they have in their house. The other two are making up items that do not exist and trying to get John to think that they actually have these items in their home. Audience, you are voting on who has the real item. Only one exists. The other two are made up. So it's time to get those 1-sentence descriptions from everyone, starting with Kai. So Kai, what is in your house?
Well, Jeremy, I'm glad you asked. I have a bag of broken baby teeth.
A bag of broken baby teeth. All right.
Yes.
Tay, what is in your house?
I have a small dusty chode with the rubbed off face and feet.
A small dusty chode with rubbed off face and feet. Diction, what is in your house?
I have a Spin Doctors CD single that has been scratched just enough so it still plays, but that I cannot sell it to a record store.
All right, a Spin Doctor single that has the perfect amount of damage. John, who would you like to question first? Now, in this one, you have up till my discretion. So once I think you've had enough questions, I'll ask you to move on to the next person. Who do you want to start with?
Wait, who did I go first last round? Tay?
Me. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go with Kai.
So we're going Kai first.
Yeah.
All right, I like it. Splitting it up. Starting with Kai on this one. The broken baby teeth. John, there's no time limit here, so whenever you're ready, begin your questioning.
Are they your teeth?
Yeah,
Okay. Why would you describe them as broken?
because they are broken. They're not the teeth they used to be.
So wait, are you deciding that when teeth exit the mouth, they are then broken?
No,
Okay,
no,
okay.
no. Here's a time breaks everything, including ourselves.
Oh, as in they've degraded to the point of being
No.
broken?
Do you know teeth are the second strongest body part of the body? They didn't just degrade like some dirt on it or a stone. No.
So
The
did you
wear and tear
age
of
them
life.
to the point where they're broken somehow?
I mean, they, you move things. Things happen. Sometimes things stay the same. Sometimes things change.
Okay. So
They
they
are
have.
broken.
Can we say they've been damaged since exiting your mouth?
You know what? That's a good word choice. Yes, they have been damaged.
Okay, so they've been damaged. Why have you decided not to get rid of them?
Would you throw away something precious to you? They're my baby teeth. I got so much money from the Tooth Fairy from them. Are you serious?
Wait, but if you got that doesn't track what you just said. Are you just going to hold on to them forever?
As long as I have them, I will keep them. And to answer your question, my mother gave them to me when all of them were out, so I then had them.
I actually can't make fun of you for that because my own mom did that to me. She gave me a jar of my teeth. It was like,
Yes,
why,
I had
Mom?
the little
I don't
baggie,
need
and even the molars broke. I'm like, you're supposed to be the strongest of them all, and they couldn't take it. Life couldn't take. They couldn't take life.
Okay, I don't think I have
John,
more
you had
questions.
enough. Yeah, no more. I love you going like, oh, so they just wore down over the years. The guy's like, they're the strongest bones in the body. You think they're gonna wear down? You're like, then what happened? And she's like, they broke.
we're just making our way through English language to find the proper term to describe what happened to.
And you did it.
It's a big
Damaged
dictionary.
over
I understand, John.
Yeah.
There it is. John, who would you like to question next about their item?
I want to go with diction.
All right, going with Diction next, the Spin Doctors album. John, whenever you're ready, begin your questioning.
Bye. Sorry, I'm just drooling.
Did we lose Hay at the perfect moment?
No, I just want to say bye when it transitioned.
I thought you
Nailed
said
it.
hi, like it's your turn. I'm sorry.
Nailed it.
I just want to say bye as a transition till need to.
She
Right,
misses us
start
when
the
we're in this
questions.
room. She misses us.
That makes sense. It
Yeah.
checks.
All right. So
Oh,
when
God.
you got the album, Diction, was it in new condition?
No, it was given to me like that on purpose.
So you received the album scratched already.
Yes.
Was it scratched on purpose because it was actually like used as a DJ thing, or is it just a randomly damaged disc?
Me and my friend in high school had a thing where we would try to give each other the worst gift we could for Christmas and try to one up each other each year. And he won with the Spin Doctors because I hate that one song. Everyone knows it. It was on the radio all the time in the 90s. And yeah, I think one time I gave him a framed picture of the lead singer of Rancid because he really hated him. But yeah, so he won the battle by giving me that CD. And I still have it because I thought it was funny.
You say that you can't sell it to a record store. Have you tried?
Oh yeah, that was the first thing I did when I got it. he actually drove me to the record store just to watch them decline it, and that was his like victory lap on me, basically.
Was that just the reason they told you they couldn't take it? Is that it's too damaged?
Yeah, they took one look at it and they're like, "Sorry, it's too scratched up. We can't sell this."
Okay,
But we played it on the way there. We played it. It played just fine.
I might have missed you already saying this. Is it disc or is it disc?
Oh, like a CD disc.
Okay, so it's a CD. It's a compact.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you keep other compact discs, or are you just keeping this one because of the game?
I have a handful of CDs sitting around, but that one I just kept because it's got a good memory tied to it, you know.
When's the last time you tried to?
John.
John, got one more question.
All right, I have one more.
There's no time. There's no time limit.
Month. All right.
We were laughing at you for half of this, hey?
Yeah, we
Have
were.
you tried?
I gotta go.
Hey, wait your turn.
Okay.
Have you tried to play the disc like recently? Does it still play?
No, I haven't tried to play it in forever.
Okay.
Mostly because I don't want to listen to it because it's the Spin Doctors.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Oh my goodness! Come on. 1, 2, Princess kneel before you. You can be rocking out to that's
Nails
the song.
on a
That's the one.
chalkboard.
All right, John. That leaves, the questioning now. The chode with the rubbed off face and the feet. So, you can question Tay about this item. I would say keep it safe for YouTube, but who cares? Whenever you're ready, begin your questioning.
Hello.
I was waiting for Diction and Kai to say bye.
Bye.
John says what?
Okay. So you have a chode, and you're saying it has a rubbed off face and feet.
Yeah.
Why did it have face and feet in the first place?
Oh, it just came like that.
Is it a toy?
I guess.
Are we talking about an adult toy?
I mean, technically, it's already an adult toy. The fact that it's a chode
Is it decorative?
can be.
Depends on where you put it.
Yeah. I mean, it
What-
can be decorative in and out, but
What was the original intent that this product was sold for originally?
honestly, I have no idea. I just want to collect them. I only have that, but I want to collect them.
What's it made of?
Rubber.
It's rubber. So it is a sex toy. Yes?
I wouldn't recommend it.
Okay, so no. So it wasn't
It's not intended for it, but you can use anything for anything.
Yeah, I'm not asking can you do
So
something?
technically,
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Some things were meant for that, and some things you could just do that.
No.
I don't think it was meant for it.
Okay, so it wasn't meant for that. So is this like a Spencer's Gifts kind of a thing?
I don't know if Spencer's even sells this.
But is it that like category of a product? Like a jokey
Yes,
product?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why are the feet? Why are their feet? Were their feet drawn on it?
No, use feet.
But you said the feet are rubbed off. How are the feet rubbed off?
No, the face is rubbed off.
Am I crazy?
Rubbed off face and feet. The placement of the comma.
I didn't mean to. I just worded it bad.
Okay, that's what I could not figure out. Was
Okay,
how
so
did
rubbed
the
off
feet
face, but he
get
has
How the
rubbed
feet were rubbed off.
off? Okay, so it has
Which
feet
use.
still, no longer has a face, so it really is just a chode with feet.
Yeah,
Where is it in your house?
my office.
Like within eyesight? Or wait, are you in your office or bedroom? I don't know what this
This is my
room
office. It's
Okay.
my office.
Okay. I think we got
You
there,
look like
Jim.
you've had enough. Yeah, we're gonna cut it off there. Like you can tell when John has had enough. When like he fizzles out.
Just confusing him more the more that I talk.
We're just,
What?
trying to figure out what this product is, what this item
Yep.
is.
The
We're treating
answer
it
of
like
I
this.
wouldn't recommend it is great.
Yeah.
Is it a sex toy?
No,
I
that,
wouldn't recommend
yeah,
it.
I mean,
She did
But-
say it was really dirty, didn't she? Like,
You could
oh, I mean,
Yeah,
you can
covered
use
in
anything for anything.
Ugh.
Is another that's a shirt from the future. You can use anything for anything.
I think that
Otherwise,
depends on
face is rubbed
what
off.
body parts you have, if you can use anything for anything, and which holes you prefer to use during that situation. But
There you
In
go.
your ear.
Maybe you
that's not
can't
this
use anything for
podcast.
anything.
That's
No,
not. That's
maybe
not
in your ear. John, please. Our audience, last chance to change your answer. What are you thinking here? Is there anyone you're not believing, or is it all pretty believable down the line?
what's my answering is that I'm just deciding each of them if they were telling a lie or truth, or is there only one person's telling the truth?
There's only one real product. Two are made up. One is real.
Everybody did a very good job of picking things that are within the realm of believability for them as a human. I don't think I'd be as inclined to believe Kai if not for the fact that my own mother has done this. But I have not done that with my kids' teeth. I've thrown them away. I don't want these teeth.
Because they keep them. What the heck?
For what purpose?
How are you gonna?
You
Give
get
it to
the ugly
them.
dolls. The ugly dolls. with
So
the
then when
teeth.
they get big, they're like, "Oh, I was so tiny. I was so tiny." I was reading chat. They were like, "Kai, how could you?" I could.
There's
I did.
plenty of other documentation that shows that they were tiny. I have plenty of photos of them next to me for scale. It shows that they were small ones. Damn. This one's the hardest
All
of the
right.
3 games.
Well, John, best of luck to you in this one. Before we get your final answer, audience, we're locking you in. You are now locked in for the game. Best of luck to you on this one. John, who has the real item here? Ooh. Tension. He's feeling that shave spot.
Oh, I normally don't care. I normally don't care as much, but I was doing. Now it's between me and them, so I really want to get this, so I can get it. I have to answer.
You do.
Tay.
Is Jeopardy music in here? I don't know.
I'm
I
gonna
know
go
it's
with Tay.
copyright.
We'll go with Tay. Tay was telling the truth.
You're locking that in. The chode with feet.
No, I'm going with Diction.
Dude, the scratched up album. Do you want to lock that in?
Yes.
All right, let's lock in Diction as the one who has the real item. I like that what it took was me reminding John that the item was a chode with feet to make him go, wait a second. Hold on. Audience, we got to see what you voted here. Let's see where your percentages lie. Who do you think has the real item? They thought Tay does, the chode with feet. Very close between Kai and Diction there, 19 and 25%, but whopping 56% for Tay. Now, normally I like to just say who has, who's telling the truth, who has the real item, stuff like that. But in this game, we like to have the person hold up the item and like kind of give it a reveal. So let's see, we grab it. I'm gonna count down from 3, and then I'm gonna say reveal. So let's show the real item. Oh, in 3, 2, 1, reveal. There he is.
Look at it. It's all
Oh!
Why is it sticky?
I didn't expect it to stick to your finger.
Is it like one of those slime hands that you would like flick as a
So
kid?
here's the
except
thing, he wasn't
penis
ever
would
this
grow?
sticky. He had like powder on him, but then he would get dusty, so I'd wash him off, and then when I wash him off, he got extra
Oh my
sticky.
It
God!
looks like a roasted marshmallow without the roasted part.
It looks
that's
like it looks like a troll that just came out the wrong way. Please put.
Oh man!
Hold on, wait, just so I can make John feel even worse. The scratch CD thing was real. It just wasn't given to me.
Also, so to make you feel worse,
Damn.
my teeth were real. I just threw them away after my mom gave them to me.
And you know what, Kai?
I didn't
The
think your
other-
teeth are real. I didn't think you had teeth. That was a good lie.
Not too long ago, we had
I did the same
was-
thing with my mom.
parts on. Yeah, teeth. A lot of teeth.
I
That's
didn't
normal.
think. I went meta with this.
Yeah.
And I didn't think you guys would have let Tay show off her tiny little toad.
That
on
was a
video.
conversation. That was a topic of
I figured
conversation.
that was I was dead
photo
set
I
it was
said
Tay.
had
I was
such
dead-
dust
I was
on
dead
it.
set it was Tay. Like Tay was the most was what I was but the only reason I changed was the meta. Was I changed it because of the meta, and I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, the meta shouldn't get to you because here's the thing, John. I don't care about the editors. One of them might have to blur that out. That's not my problem. You know what I mean?
image
So
just
whatever.
is
Jeremy used to be an
show
editor.
whatever they
He
want.
Used to
He has
be an
butt
editor.
cheeks,
Just-
too.
Oh,
He has a little
Yeah.
butt cheek in the back.
Oh, it's
What
got
do those
butt
sound
cheeks
like?
as well.
Is it? Are you sure it's butt cheeks or balls?
Yeah.
And also, Also,
Butt cheek and then
what do they sound like? Because you know,
Yeah, what
Do they sound like
There's a little
a
butt cheek right
How
there.
do you
looks
know?
like-
Oh, yeah, look at that.
what do they sound like? Ooh,
Well, it
wiggle,
looks
wiggle,
like if,
wiggle, 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 wiggle.
It looks like an explicit character from like a Miyazaki film we've never seen.
Yeah.
The
It's like-
background character you see in like
Yeah.
Spirited Away.
Yeah.
Yes, there we
You
go.
just see him in the background.
Someone hid a dick in Spirited Away and we didn't know it.
It looks like
So
Pigment
here's the
Wrong,
thing.
so-
At the end of that game, after all of the answers, it means for fooling John, the deceivers get a point. For getting it right, the audience gets a point. Now, here's the thing. I said, so that means it's a 1 to 2 to 3 with the audience currently in the back. Now, I said, if you get it right, I'll see what I can do for you. And the thing is, this is a show about lying, you losers. Of course, I wasn't going to do anything for you. So at the end of this episode of Chump, it means that the audience is going to be tonight's show. Come on, I had to keep you watching somehow. We all knew you lost already. Got him. Nailed him. But there's a lot of stories we didn't get to hear. Everyone ended up lying during pushing the envelope. So there's a lot of stories that we need to hear the truth behind with the porta potty, the zoo, the trunk. We got to hear about all of that. And that's going to be in our post-show Chump Change, which is only for first members. But I want to thank you, audience, for watching this episode. Thank you, John, Kai, Tay, and Diction for joining us. We're going to take a 2-week break, and then we will be back for even more Chump Wednesday, 4 p.m. Central Time. Once again, thank you. Have yourselves a good couple of weeks. Get some rest. See you next time. Thanks for watching, everyone, and let us know in the comments below who managed to fool you. And as a reminder, Rooster Teeth has a brand new show. It's a collection of animated shorts called Neon Konbini. Click the video below to watch one of the shorts right now. Check it out. See you next time.